This is for Year 10 General Pathways, the review of trigonometry part 2, finding side lengths and finding angles within triangles. I'm always going to use SOHCAHTOA to determine whether I use sine, cos or tan, and it will be based on the side length that I identify. Find x to two decimal places where x is this side length. Here is the angle that I know, so it's all about this angle. This side is opposite and this side is adjacent. Therefore I'm using O and A, therefore I'm going to use tan. I know the tan of the angle, which is 25, should equal 10 over x. So what I'm going to do on my calculator is type exactly that. Tan of 25 equals, if I go into 2D, I can bring up a fraction, and on the top I can write 10, and the bottom I can write x. Making sure I'm in degrees and I'm in decimals, I'm going to select it all, interactive, advanced solve, solve for x, and it will solve it for me and tell me that my answer is 21.445. And since I need to go to two decimal places, I'm going to stop this after 1, therefore x equals 21.45 as being my answer for x. What does that look like on the ClassPad 400? Tan of 25 equals, close the bracket, equals, if I bring up math, and there's my fraction, 10 over x. I select it, interactive, advanced, solve, solve for the letter x, OK, and I get the same answer. In the second example, find angle x. In this case, I need to find it to degrees, minutes, seconds. Okay, so here is my angle x. If I can get my pen to work. There's my angle x. This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse. O and H is sine. So I'm going to use the sine of the angle this time. So sine of x will equal 17 on 30. But I'm looking for an angle, so I need to use the inverse sign when I'm looking for an angle. So if the sine of x is 17 on 30, x is going to equal the inverse sign of 17 on 30. So x is going to equal, what will it be? It needs to be in degrees, minutes, seconds. So on the ClassPad 300, I go to math. I'm looking for the inverse sign of 2D fraction 17 over 30. I press my answer, take this answer, I put it into a new line, I select it, interactive, transformation, 2 degrees, minutes, seconds, and my answer is 34 degrees. (31 minutes) and 5.1, so that stays at 5. And what does it look like on the ClassPad 400? I'm looking for the inverse sign, so trig, inverse sign of fraction 17 over 30, close brackets, equals. That's it, isn't it? So there is my answer. I go to Math 1, 2 degrees, minutes, seconds, take this into a new line, execute, and it's the same answer.